Yeah. Don't be wrapped up in your feelings and be careful when you flash it. And when you play the game, man, you better know your options. Don't try to photocopy when you out here being saucy. It's getting too spicy, I ain't even had my coffee. Don't be wrapped up in your feelings and be careful when you flash it. And when you play the game, man, you better know your options. Don't try to photocopy when you out here being saucy.
Greetings!
In the morning, time to get it in. Time to show and prove, show you what I've been doing.
Hey!
They say a fool's rush in, but I'm coming with a passion.
Let's get it poppin'!
So far, and it's early in the morning. I just woke up out my sleep, threw some water on my face. Hey, hey, hey. The Golden State ain't no tossing in, turning on time for a song. I know the
Good morning!
cut the drama
And give it my all and follow through on what I promised.
And even if I fail, at least
Yeah, we're straightening it now. And what good is this power if I use it like a fool?
If I wanna make it to
Good
the
morning,
top, I gotta study
Christina.
cool. Or I can sit back.
Nice to see you.
Don't try to photocopy.
You can never top me. I was born to be a winner. You can never stop me. Don't try to photocopy. You can never top me.
I was born to be your winner.
You can never stop me. Hey, hey, let's go, everybody. Happy August.
Don't try to photocopy when you out here being saucy.
It's getting too spicy. I ain't even had my coffee.
Don't be wrapped up in your feelings and be careful when you flash it.
And when you play the game, man, you better know your options.
Don't try to photocopy when you out here being saucy. And it's getting too spicy, I ain't even had my coffee. I just put my watch on, you know what time it is. I'm chasing my purpose in this music business. Let's get it in, I'm so focused on my mission. There's no competition, there's no excuses for opposition.
Hey!
One thing's for certain, I'm motivated to be in the kitchen. I gotta listen if I wanna make a difference. Cause what I'm doing can be lost in an instance. Now I'm making a living, so why the heck are they tripping? Is it because I'm the one that they see in their visions? I got a million different ways I could hit with precision. I know I'm gifted cause the way that I speak causes change. And even though it's hard,
I stayed in my lane. You got to stay in your lane. I was born to be a winner. You can never stop me. Don't try to photocopy. You can never top me. I was born to be a winner. You can never stop me. Hey, hey, hey. It's getting too spicy, I ain't even had my coffee. Right? It's getting too spicy and we haven't had our coffee.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like I'm stuck inside.
maybe it's time you have your coffee.
It's like I'm stuck in time.
That's right.
It's like a curse. And I can't escape it.
Right.
It's like deja vu.
Hey, good morning.
It's deja vu when I'm running up the
This
grass.
boss
I'm
diva, I
like
see.
Terminator screaming, I'll be back. It's deja vu when I'm out here flying first class. It's like every week I gotta
It's hammer time.
I'm on top of my game, head in class. You can tell that I made it, look at my grass. Cars in the garage with tanks full of gas. I play the game so raw, I won't finish last. Sitting in my living room, screaming how we made it. This is how it's supposed to happen when you get famous. That algorithm turned me to a maniac. I guess we going viral cause my Zodiac. I got all these numbers on my spreadsheet. Benjamin Franklin is my bestie. And if they use my
It really is like
this. They don't get replies if they text me. I say it with my chest cause I mean it. Got a lot of confidence and I'm conceited. Call me the master with a new whip. I'ma take off in a spaceship.
I'll tell you what, I haven't gone into Zeus's live in a couple of days.
Yes.
It was radical.
It was.
Very radical.
It was horrible. I'm like, Zeus has gone way off the rails.
It's like deja vu.
I am on.
It's like deja vu. It's like deja vu.
Like deja vu.
It's like deja vu.
Angela.
Yeah. It's deja vu when I'm running up these racks. I'm like the Terminator screaming, I'll be back. It's deja vu when I'm
Good
out
morning,
here flying first
Swerve.
class. It's like every week I gotta take out the trash. It's Return of the Mac, they say I'm off the rails. I can't wait for you, I get it for myself. So many places to be, I got plenty. Act like you've been here before, you start trending. Don't mistake me for a lame or a goofy. Rockstar life ends like a movie. Hollywood, Hollywood, where you be at? I remember Remember when I used to drive a Fiat? Now they looking for me like I'm Ray Epps. It's a conspiracy how I keep on getting checks. This money keep on falling like it's dominoes. Special report week and I got a lot to blow. When I look up in it before, thinking food is hitting me to the core. And when these flashing back once more, I'm feeling like I'm living in a metaphor.
Yes, it's deja vu.
It's deja vu, I feel like I'm stuck in time. It's deja vu, I feel like I'm losing my mind. It's deja vu, I can't escape this rhyme. It's deja vu, it's a never-ending climb. It's deja vu when I'm running up these racks. I'm like the Terminator screaming, I'll be back. It's deja vu when I'm out here flying first class. It's like every week I gotta take out the trash.
Right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Once again, we are back in the Thunderdome, okay? And what we do over here, ladies and gentlemen, is we bring it, and we really do bring it. Me and my friends do. For those of you who do not know who I am, let's get straight to it. I go by the name of Zeus, or as some like to say, Triple H, all right? And why do they call me Triple H, ladies and gentlemen? It is because I'm the most honest person on social media. There's nobody more honest than me, all right? The second H is because I'm the most humble. There's nobody more humble than me. If I get it wrong, I truly will be the first to apologize. What? President Biden stole classified documents? What? I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. We should lock him up. That is if he did steal those classified documents, but it turns out he hasn't, so no need to apologize. And the last H, ladies and gentlemen, is because I truly am and will always remain the most handsome. I really am the most handsome. For those of you who do not know the kind of content that we cook up on this side of TikTok, this programming is rated Z, okay? There's X, there's triple X, and then there's R. I mean, but Z, you know where that's at. That's off the rails programming, right? So listen up. If you are a Magadonian, and you have that MAGA demon, it's a MAGA demon in these folks out here. Now is your chance to exit stage left, because this live is about to get very uncomfortable. The truth level is going through the roof. Lies and misinformation will not be tolerated in this kingdom. All right? And it wasn't always this way between me and MAGA. It wasn't always this way, ladies and gentlemen, but the gloves are now off.
Everyone knows and I wouldn't have said this 3 weeks ago. I wouldn't have said it. I was actually very kind to him. I was very kind to him, but now we can't be kind anymore because the gloves are off. The jar has been opened.
Yeah.
He's taken millions of dollars from other countries like China. He's totally compromised. He's taken millions and millions of dollars from other countries.
Right. Every MAGA accusation is a MAGA confession. I want you all to understand this. What we're dealing with right now in the United States of America is the nation has been possessed with a MAGA demon. Okay, I don't want to hear about Hunter Biden. No, I don't want to hear about President Biden. The only thing I want to hear about is Jared Kushner and what he did, setting up these shell companies that secretly paid Donald Trump's family members. All right? So that's why we don't spend too much time chasing conspiracies and misinformation on this side of TikTok. All right, ladies and gentlemen? MAGA has no credibility. Many of you know this right now. They've got nothing right. MAGA has got nothing right. They attacked our Capitol. They tried to steal the election. They lied about the midterms. They think Nancy Pelosi is behind the attack on the Capitol on January 6th. MAGA's credibility, as far as I am concerned, is in the toilet. Yikes. So if you are a Trump supporter and you don't like the truth, I'm gonna give you one last chance to leave this live. Now is your chance to exit stage left, and you don't have to take my word for it. Listen to your leader.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave. As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, If you're not happy here, you can leave. If you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
All right, so let's begin. And by the way, Tree, I'm going to help you get your word out to the rest of the community. Hot indictment summer. We're in hot indictment summer. We're in the month of August, and this is when it all is about to come crashing down on Donald Trump and his supporters, who we like to call cult following, right? Hot indictment summer. So spread the word that Jack Smith and Fonnie Willis will be bringing one heck of a colossal indictment to Donald J. Trump, right? If you're not happy here, you can leave. 93%. All right, we're going to try to get it up to 110%. All right. The first thing that we want to address, ladies and gentlemen, is there's a rumor circulating all over right-wing internet sources. All right. And it has to do with the gentleman we talked about a few days ago that lost his life at Martha's Vineyard, where Barack Obama and Michelle Obama have a house. And these conspiracy theorists are saying that Barack Obama had something to do with this. And you won't believe how low these folks go, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, these folks are the lowest. They go so low. I don't know if you can see that. But they went and they found pictures of Obama's fingers taped, and they said his eye had a black eye. And they suggested that this is all happening. This happened to Obama because he got into an altercation with this gentleman, and, you know, the gentleman may have just lost his life, and Obama went on to golfing. To those of you who believe this silly nonsense, shame on you. Again, we found that this MAGA demon, it's a MAGA demon that loves to believe lies. If you are a person that loves to believe lies, chances are, especially if you're on the right, chances are the MAGA demon has gotten a hold of you. Yes, it has gotten a hold of you, and it is doing a number. Now, this personal chef of Obama's died recently in a paddleboard accident in a pond near the Obama's house. Massachusetts State Police said witnesses saw Campbell fall into the water and struggle to surface. Police said that they do not consider his death suspicious and that Obama was not even home at the time. And in terms of the bandages, golfers, including former President Barack Hussein Obama, often wear bandages or tape their fingers to protect from blisters or split calluses. Obama has previously been photographed with tape on his hands while golfing. So, to the Trump supporters, I just wanted to let you know there's a meter where it says true on this side and false on the other side when it comes to these stories that you're circulating. And by the way, if you look at the name of the person that posted this, it says MAGA Underground, right? It says MAGA Underground. This one definitely falls under category of misinformation, lies, and conspiracies. And so once again, MAGA has gotten an F. MAGA, seriously, your credibility is in the toilet. No, you don't need to get in my box and ruin this live, MAGA. What you need to do is sit your special behind down and listen to this special broadcast. Day in and day out, me and my friends out here on this app have to constantly remind the American people how much MAGA lies. You lie so much, you might as well be a rug, right? So we put this conspiracy conspiracy theory to bed, and I no longer want to see it circulating around in the kingdom. Anyone circulating this information, this misinformation, I am going to politely ask you to cut it out. Now let's move on to our next topic, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't got much time to go through this. I got to hear from a lot of people. All right. How many of you heard of the meeting yesterday with Devin Archer, one of Hunter Biden's former business contacts, right? And you got two stories going on. You got the Republicans, who I call those who are possessed with the MAGA demon. They have a completely different explanation than what Dan Goldman has. It's a lie when they get real quiet. They get quiet as a church mouse. They don't want to talk about it. That's when you know they don't have anything, MAGA. This is why I keep holding you and your feet to the fire, you and your leader. America knows what MAGA is doing. America knows what MAGA is doing. They know the Republican Party is in shambles. They know they don't have anyone qualified to run the White House. And they know they don't have a chance to beat President Biden. So what do? They attack his character. They attack his family. They even go after his 7th grandchild. Don't boo me. Don't boo. Would you rather me lie? Don't boo me. MAGA goes to lows that we've never seen before. I listened to Dan Goldman yesterday. And this is all because over 10 years, Hunter Biden and his father talked on the phone 20 times. Do you know how many times that talking on your phone 20 times over 10 years, that's barely a grain of sand on the beach. You're kicking up all this dust, Trump supporters, because a father is checking on his son. Have you no shame? Yesterday, Dan Goldman had this to say. He says, Comer, you know who James Comer is, right? You know who James Comer is. Who is he? For those of you who do not know who James Comer is, he is Pinky. You ever heard of that cartoon show Pinky and the Brain, right? Jim Jordan is the brain and James Comer is Pinky.
James, babe, what do you want to do tonight?
Right.
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the
Gotta
Brain.
get that dirt, right?
One is a genius, the other's insane.
You're gonna get that dirt.
Laboratory mice.
Right.
The genes and the spice.
Let's get it.
The Pinky and the Brain.
They swear they got Biden this time. Charisma. Hunter Biden. Laptop. We got him today. We had him. We were this close.
Easy to explain. To prove their mousy worth, they'll overthrow the earth.
Another one. One more hearing, and we got Biden. Just listen to us, America. One more hearing, one more whistleblower, one more witness, and we will get him. Okay, we didn't get him this time. Don't worry. We'll try again tomorrow, right? That's James Comer and Jim Jordan. Dan Goldman goes on to say that Comer's statement after testimony said Biden, quote, lied to the American people when he said he had no knowledge about his son's business dealings and was not involved. Goldman pushed back on Comer's statement, saying he did not think it was an accurate description. And I would urge Chairman Comer, rather than continuing to send out misinformation about what transpired in the transcribed interview, to actually put out the transcript. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Dan Goldman is asking James Comer, you know what, buddy? You know what? why don't you just put out the transcript of what happened so that the American people can read it for themselves, right? Let's do that. All right, so for those of you who are concerned, of great concern, let's make sure you visit this, go read this transcript. And by the way, they only put it out because Dan Goldman asked them to do it, all right? Make sure you go and read it for yourself, and you will find there's no crimes there. You have nothing on President Biden. And yet it's still these same hypocrites. They will go out here and spread lies and misinformation. Why do you think the Republican Party is struggling, ladies and gentlemen? It is because they have no credibility. No, both parties are not corrupt. Absolutely not. Cut it out. All right. So let's move on to our next topic. All right. I see the comments. They don't like it when I tell the truth. They try to get out here and they try to say, Zeus, why don't you use your platform to do this and that? No, I use my platform as I see fit. But you're more than welcome to go start your own live and talk about whatever it is you want. Trust me, if you build it, they will come, right? All right. Let's move on to our next topic, all right? The sure sign that Donald Trump is back. Ivanka is now being seen in public with her father. I know. There's a decent chance, ladies and gentlemen, and I just got to make sure you're fully aware of this, that come 2025, Donald Trump will either be in the White House or in a prison cell. And what we want to make sure we do, ladies and gentlemen, is to keep in mind this. First off, if Ivanka thinks that her father is doing bad, she will not be seen in public with her father. And if she does think that he is doing good, she will be seen in public with her father, right? Okay, as soon as it seemed as if her dad had gone from power broker to liability, she fled to Miami with her family and kept a low profile. And when Trump officially announced that he would be running for the 2024 nomination, Ivanka made sure that everyone knew she was staying out of it, right? She says, quote, "I do not plan to be involved in politics." And she also skipped the official announcement at Mar-a-Lago. Several months into the political landscape looked drastically different. Ron the Con DeSantis has gone from being feted as the figure of the Republican Party to being the butt of many jokes. And I agree, Ron DeSantis, he's doing very terrible. I don't know how these folks keep losing to Donald Trump. What on earth is going on in the Republican Party when this guy, a well-known, world-renowned criminal, is able to do better than all of the other politicians? What a shame. What a shame. Right? The biggest sign that with all of this going on, you see Donald Trump is somehow still leading in the polls. And this is causing Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, Jared the crook Kushner. I got to make sure I get that right. Jared the crook Kushner, right? Now they have been spotted more frequently. This is what they're saying. They've made it clear that they're very supportive. They pop up to meetings to say hi. The pair has also said they have their tongues wagging after they showed up at a recent screening of the child trafficking movie Sound of Freedom. So, these are the this right here, ladies and gentlemen, by far is the most sickest, demented thing that I've seen. You don't want to hang out with your dad when he's doing terrible, but when he's doing great, you want to be hanging out with him, and you go and use a movie like Sound of Freedom to get clout? What a shame. Now that president is 40 points ahead, of course, Jared is pretending to be involved. A former Trump administration official said, if he's president again, Jared needs to protect his turf, especially in the Middle East. Yes, you know what happened in the Middle East, right? Mohammed bin Salman was bragging about getting classified intel from Jared Kushner, bragging about having him in his pockets, and then he subsequently gave his fund $2 billion. Wow! So MAGA, once again, explain why Jared Kushner is selling American secrets to Saudi Arabia. This is why I say you have zero credibility, and you know that I don't know how it's going to happen. But if somehow Donald Trump ends up in the White House again, you know what's going to happen. He's going to compromise America and sell our secrets to our adversaries. And you are all in support of this. You're not no patriots. You're, as my good friend Angela says, you're a bunch of traitors. All right. And again, I wasn't always like this, but the gloves are off.
Everyone knows and I wouldn't have said this 3 weeks ago. I wouldn't have said it. I was actually very kind to him. But now we can't be kind anymore because the gloves are off. The jar has been opened.
The gloves are now off and the jar is open. So, yes, please keep an eye on Jared Kushner and Ivanka. They are once again trying to do what they did when Trump was in office the last time, all right? And I want to make sure we do our darndest to get this truth out there to stop these hypocrites dead in their tracks. All right, there's two more things I want to talk about, and this is the second to last. It's this. Trump at his worst. Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg hopes to use shocking closed-door deposition against Donald Trump in the criminal case. Right? And this is all expected to happen before the summer is over. Alvin Bragg is seeking to potentially weaponize the same piece of evidence that nailed the former president in one of E. Jean Carroll's defamation lawsuits. The deposition where he said stars like him get away with sexual harassment, unfortunately or fortunately, will be used as evidence. At least they're trying to say that. It is now up to a federal judge to decide whether prosecutors can get a video that shows Trump at his worst, unapologetic about SA, uttering misogynistic comments, and willing to lie to the American people to save his own skin. It's a testament to the breadth of Trump's legal problems that we're witnessing the collision of two totally separate cases, a civil defamation case about rape and a criminal case about a cover-up. Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to a closed-door question-answer session that Trump had in October of 2022. So let's all give Alvin Bragg another round of applause for being able to successfully connect these dots and help prove that Donald J. Trump is and will always be a criminal. All right, and the last thing I want to talk about before I open up these boxes and hear from those of you brave enough to tell the truth is this. Let's get straight to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get straight to it. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I saw this. Don't you think that's awesome, right? Objects in the mirror are closer than you think, right? All right. And this one is of utmost concern. This is of utmost concern. So we all know it's hot indictment summer, and we all know that Fonnie Willis out there in the wonderful state of Georgia is on the verge of indicting Donald Trump and his cronies, especially those who were in Congress. And it turns out she's released some information that's very disturbing to me. It's very disturbing. She is and has been getting racist threats as this 2020 election probe charging decision nears. Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis, who has said she'll soon decide whether she'll bring charges against Donald Trump and his allies for trying to subvert Georgia's 2020 election result, said that she has received threatening emails and voicemails. Why would you be threatening Fonnie Willis? She's just trying to do her job. Don't you want law and order? John, you want me to prove it? Wow. You think she's lying and making this up? What a joke. What a joke. Willis urged county commissioners and judges to stay vigilant over the next 30 days as she expects more threats and amid mounting tension over the possibility of indictments. This is why I say this is just unprecedented, ladies and gentlemen. And I know they're doing this to her because she's a black woman. How dare a black woman bring charges against Donald Trump? Right? Is that kind of what's going on, MAGA? You just can't believe a black woman is this articulate and educated and qualified to do this? Is this what's going on, MAGA? For those of you who still have that MAGA demon inside of you, I'm going to ask that you seek help, right? Seek help. All right. If this live isn't doing enough, go get professional help because you're going to need it when Fonnie Willis gets done with you, right? This is what Fonnie Willis had to say. I am sending to you in case you are unclear on what I and my staff have become accustomed to over the last 2.5 years. She wrote this in an email. I guess I am sending this as a reminder that you should stay alert over the month of August and stay safe, right? Willis cited an email she got on Friday as an example. Check this out. The subject line, Fonnie Willis, a corrupt N-word. That MAGA demon is something else, right? You are going to fail, you Jim Crow Democrat. What? The message continued. It's so nasty. It's so nasty, ladies and gentlemen. I can't leave it up. But I wanted you to all see that this is what MAGA stands for. Racist, bigotry, hate, evil. And it all is coming from their father of all lies, the devil, who is using Donald J. Trump to as a tool to install the MAGA demon all across the United States of America, right? And this is why I say I can't even entertain MAGA right now. Every time a MAGA demon gets in my box, they get reported. Yesterday, I had a gentleman come in the box, and I'm glad I stopped him. I'm glad I did. But even the little bit of time he spent in the box, he got reported by TikTok. And this is why I say, MAGA, you've lost all credibility with me. Seriously, what value are you bringing to the community at this point? We all know what it is with you. It's lies, it's hate, it's bigotry, it's racism, it's pandering, all right, dog whistles, nothing good. That's why your ratings are low. That's why you're struggling. Ain't no can we all come together anymore. We can't come together. I can't get jiggy with that. There's nothing to benefit from aligning with MAGA. And then on top of that, you gotta send Donald Trump your hard-earned money? You gotta send Donald Trump all your hard-earned money? Absolutely no way. I am not interested in anything MAGA has to offer, all right? So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say let's all give Fonnie Willis and Jack Smith a round of applause and encourage them to keep up the great work they're doing in terms of bringing Donald Trump to his knees. Okay, because he does need to be held accountable for his crime. This is not a witch hunt. This is what we call law and order. All right, so let's open up these boxes, ladies and gentlemen, and hear from those of you who are brave enough to get in the box and tell the truth. Like I said, and let me put the picture up that I want this to be forever in the minds of all of these MAGA Trump supporters who get in my comment section. They send me DMs, right? They send me these DMs and they say, Zeus, we should be talking about President Biden and Hunter Biden. I want to leave this picture up so that they understand. I don't want to hear about Hunter Biden's laptop. I want Jared Kushner's WhatsApp text, Ivanka emails, Donald Trump's tax returns, his unsecure phone calls, the translator notes from Helsinki, and the full unredacted Mueller report. Because that's all this is about. MAGA has zero credibility in this kingdom. Oh my goodness. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Boss Diva. How are you?
Good morning, Triple H. Doing
Good
great.
morning.
How are
Welcome.
you? How are
I'm
you?
okay. I'm feeling like I've eaten 1,000 boxes of Frosted Flakes. What about you?
Same here,
Mhm.
sir. I see how hype you were this morning.
Oh,
You energized me even more. So,
oh, thank you.
it's
Yeah,
what you
I get
do.
excited. Every time we go live, it's always showtime. And you got to get revved up in order to deal with MAGA, okay?
Absolutely. Well, I feel your energy,
Thank you.
all the way wherever I'm at in
Hmm.
these great United States.
Right. I love it. I love it. All right. Now, is there a particular issue that we need to address with these MAGA possessed, these demon possessed hypocrites?
Absolutely. See, I'm on this server thing here,
Oh,
because of the fact that I'm in IT.
talk to us.
And I wanted to see, the situation play out just a little bit more.
Hmm.
Um, and from what I can see now, it's the director of IT, I think is employee 5,
Right.
4 or 5, one of them.
Hmm.
Where at any rate, they decided that they was not going to, go ahead with this stupidity, because when you delete a server,
Talk to
right?
him.
It's
Talk to us.
always going to be a server to back it up, because like you were saying yesterday, Verizon or AT&T or
Right.
whomever, you always have a backup to a backup.
Right.
Every single even TikTok got a backup to a backup to a backup. So just in case anything happens, you can always recover your data. And as you stated, you would have to definitely just completely re-image, or just
Reformat that
basically just
thing.
remove the all the data off of it, right?
Right.
Scrub it. And that's
Right.
the other thing.
Right.
So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that man knew it, he had some integrity, because he was like, no, I can't do that. I don't even think I know if I can do that,
Right.
because there's so many legalities involved with data, whether it's
Yeah.
intellectual property,
Mm.
which can also be construed as data on a server, right? Every time
Right.
you type into some type of database, some type of software,
Exactly.
it retains that
These two,
information.
in other words, these two local jokers had no idea how computers work, but wanted to engage in committing crimes that involve computers.
Right.
Right?
And
Right.
that's why they was asking, what are we
Idiots.
gonna do? Because the
What are we
dude
gonna
was like,
do?
I'm not doing nothing. Y'all don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm not
Right.
doing nothing. Because
Right.
you can be. It doesn't matter if the boss says to do it, because
The
there's
boss.
FCC guidelines, there's all types of stuff. You know
Right.
what I mean? I don't want to get too deep, because I don't got that much time, but it gets really, really deep with that. And
Right.
that's why that stuck out to me like a sore thumb. I'm like, what the hell? But
If
see,
you were
I
the
love
director of
Jack's.
IT and you got a valet and a maintenance worker coming to you, hey, I need you to pretty much display all of your computer programming skills to me so I can see it. It's a no-fly zone. You wouldn't understand what he's doing.
Exactly. You wouldn't know if he was scrubbing it or not.
You
You know what I
wouldn't.
mean? And he could have been the one that leaked the footage.
Just,
You know what
just,
I mean?
yeah. Yeah,
Computer
it just
people.
shows you the level of silliness going on in Trump world, and they blame the Democrats.
See, in the computer industry, when you are a tech,
Jesus.
I don't care how, where you are on the spectrum as a tech, you just don't. The first thing you do is you preserve data. You always think preserve data. You
Right.
never think outside of that box because there's so much at stake. You know what I
Right.
mean? Not
Yeah.
only for the individual, but for the corporation as a whole. So yeah, that was pretty. And I love the way Jack Smith already had all the answers.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
already had all the footage. He already had. I love that because I'm as a Capricorn. That's how I am. I'll ask you a question that I
Right.
already know the answer to,
Yeah.
to see if you're gonna lie to me, and then I'll know. You know what I
Right.
mean? But definitely that's that was the most ridiculous thing. And then he didn't caught another case.
Right.
Now he caught another case. Now I want also before I cut,
Uh-huh.
I want to let everybody know the difference between indictments and charges. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so
Talk to him.
I've been hearing a lot on these TikTok streets. He got 71 indictments. No, he
Indictment.
don't have 71 indictments.
No,
He
he
has
doesn't.
71, or now what is it? 74.
74.
74 charges.
Right.
Those are charges. Each individual bullet point of all these
Yeah.
crimes that the orangutan has been committing. Okay,
Mhm.
so that's the difference. We haven't been charged yet. Okay,
And Miss
Imagine
Boss Diva, how many convictions does he have? Let's just get this nailed too. How
he
many?
doesn't have any yet, but he will
And why doesn't he have any convictions?
because we haven't even been to court yet. You know what I mean? We need to
You
go
hear
through
that,
the
Snuggles?
trials.
You
It's
hear
called a
that, Snuggles? So
trial,
stop saying it.
right?
Stop
I mean,
saying it, Snuggles. You sound lost. You sound deranged.
yeah, just I mean, if you're going to
He's
say something,
deranged.
say the truth. I mean, just let the truth flow freely.
All right. All right.
You know
Well,
what I
thank you,
mean?
Miss Boss Diva. All right. I appreciate you having the courage and conviction to get up in the box and tell the truth. All right.
I always do. Love you, Zeus.
All right. Love you too. All right.
Take
Ladies and
care.
gentlemen, you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Miss Boss Diva a round of applause. No lies detected. No lies detected. It's not that hard to get in the box, ladies and gentlemen, and just tell the truth. It's like my grandmother said, tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up one of the fan favorites, Brother Swervin.
Good morning, Zeus, my brother from another mother of a different color. How are you, sir?
I am doing just fine. I'm thriving with Biden.
You and me both, my friend.
All
So
right.
I wanted to point out a couple of things.
Go for it.
We heard the hearings yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
right? I heard a lot of open-ended questions. Open-ended questions is like, well, do you think this could have happened?
Mm.
What is your take on this, right? So we had a lot of open-ended questions.
Right.
But let me point something out. Just as James Comer and Jim Matt Jordan has said over the past several months, all they have are allegations.
Mm-hmm.
This $5 million payout that they claim went to Joe Biden,
Right.
all they have is a paper trail that stops at Hunter Biden. There's no one knows where the money went from that. And that was well after Joe Biden was out of the office of presidency or vice president.
So the $5 million payment, there's nothing about that confirms Biden was getting, paid from
There's
a bribery?
absolutely nothing that connects the dots. Now, if Hunter Biden took that money and he gifted some to his father, his mother, his siblings, his nephews, or what have you, then that's on him. He's well within his rights to do that.
So we're
But I
going to
wish
take that lie that they're circulating, Brother Swerve, and we're going to send it back to where it came from, to the pits of hell.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. Last night, James Comer and Jim Matt Jordan, they were both on Sean Hannity, and Sean Hannity said, can you prove this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we sure hope so.
Oh,
We sure hope so.
prayer.
Which means once again they have nothing but allegations with no proof.
Wow.
And James Comer said, "Where there's smoke, there's fire." And I'm sitting here like, well, you need to go find the fire and quit dealing with the smoke. That's
Right.
okay. Another thing I wanted to point out.
You're on
I was in
fire.
I was in Snuggles Live yesterday, and I'm sitting there and I'm listening, and he's talking about his 401k. Right, my 401k is thriving under Biden,
Mine too.
and so either he's bad at managing his portfolio, or he doesn't know what he's looking at. Because I lost money in 2020. Everybody lost money in 2020. They forget about 2020.
Well, you know what I said, swerving to that. He needs to stop taking money out of his 401k and sending it to Trump.
Oh, I heard you say that.
Yeah,
I heard you say
that's
that.
bad investment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And he
When you
knows
talk-
he's doing it because we asked him. I said, Snuggles, show us your 401k. Do a screenshot and show us all on TikTok. And he wouldn't do it. What a shame.
And he said, I think he said his 401k was sitting at 90K under Trump. Now it's
Yeah.
sitting at 60 something
Yeah.
under Biden. Dude,
Lies.
you're just bad at managing your portfolio, right? And I wanted to come up into the live, but he let everybody else up in there, and everybody just started yelling over each other. And I just can't
I
deal
can't
with that.
do it.
The other thing that I wanted to point out as I'm listening to this live yesterday is just the disingenuousness. He's mad because he feels that Joe Biden lied to the American public about whatever. You know, and you know what? If Joe Biden lied to us, shame on Joe.
Shame on Joe.
Shame on Joe. But he was completely comfortable with all the lies that Donald Trump told. Mexico never paid for that wall. Okay, we never got any new health care. All we got was shafted on a tax plan to where my tax breaks and your tax breaks are going to expire completely in 2025, and then our taxes are all going to go back up.
Wow.
Right?
Right. He was comfortable with you saying he was comfortable with Trump lying to him.
Yeah, he was perfectly comfortable with that. Didn't have no problem with that. But now all of a sudden, because he feels that Joe Biden has lied to him, now it's an issue. Now we have a problem. Okay, you can't, and this is where Zeus, I have called out Democrats and I have called out Republicans.
Right.
And if Joe Biden lied to us about something, shame on Joe.
Right.
Shame.
Shame on him.
Okay, and it just amazed me what I was listening to, and I'm like, wow, this is just completely disingenuous. This is why I cannot get into these lives with them.
We can't.
I'll sit there and listen and point things out from time to time, but it's just the disingenuous hypocrisy for me
Right.
that I just can't deal with. Okay,
I
and
agree. I completely agree. And that's why I say MAGA has zero credibility. You know, as soon as they start talking, it's a lie.
yeah,
Can you name anything before you leave, before you wrap it up? Is there anything that MAGA has gotten right, in your opinion?
no. Let's go all the way back to 2020 when the election was won by
start
Joe
there.
Biden.
Let's start there.
Everything from then until now, we heard about the Brunson versus Adams case, which was going to get over 300 members of the Congress and Senate thrown out and fired, and Donald Trump reinstated. That never happened.
Nope.
We heard how Donald Trump was the president of the Corporation of America, so he was still the president of the country, and he was going to be reinstated. We heard how Mike Lindell said that he had all this smoking gun evidence and then ended up having to pay somebody $5 million because he had no smoking gun evidence.
Right.
Everything that they said is going to happen, not one bit of it has happened.
Wow.
And I heard somebody on a live about 2 nights ago, he was screaming, talking about Donald Trump's coming back in 2024 and he's going to win by 250 million votes. Dude, come on. He ain't won the popular vote yet.
He didn't win it with Hillary, did he?
No, not at all. Not at all. And let me turn it over to Reverend Swerve real quick. So
Okay, go ahead. Bless him.
He wants
Bless
to talk
him.
to the Magadonians.
Talk to him.
To you Magadonians, let me tell you something. All right, I just wanted to come up real quick and Brother Swerve, thank you, and Brother Zeus, always a pleasure to speak with you, sir.
All right.
And let me just say to the Magadonians, Okay. We rebuke you in the name of God. We rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. We rebuke you in the name of Joseph Robinette
Woo!
Biden, 46th President of the United States of this America. And if you can't get behind that, then get yourself behind a tractor with another tractor behind you that's going to just run you down like the policies and democratic policies of this country that is moving this country forward for everybody.
Hey, man.
Lowest unemployment rate in the history of the world since
Ooh.
1969,
Hey.
3.4%.
Ooh.
African Americans back to work at an all-time high rate. Let's be real, people. Like them kids say, let's keep it real because I'm
Yes.
keeping it real.
Yes,
All right.
Pastor.
And if y'all can't get behind that, let me just say, we rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. We rebuke you in the name of Joseph Biden. We
Get him out
rebuke
of
you
here.
in the name of Kamala Harris.
Ah.
And Magadonians, please sit yourself down. As Brother Zeus would say, sit your special behind down at the back of the room. Take some notes. Suck up the truth over your feelings and go from there.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Zeus, I love you, man. I heard the timer. I love you, brother.
Woo.
You be good. Be safe.
All right. All right.
Go keep managing and tending to the affairs of the kingdom. And we gonna always be here in the kingdom with you to walk that talk that talk, and tell the truth at every turn.
All right. Amen. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's
Can I
give
get an
brother
amen from the congregation?
Amen. Can we get an amen out there in the congregation?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Take it easy, Zeus. We'll see you, brother.
Thank you, Brother Swervin. It is always a pleasure to have you come in the box and testify. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. It's not that hard to get in the box and tell the truth. It's like my grandmother always says, tell the truth and shame the devil. I think the truth level right now is at 100%, and I intend every ounce of me intends to keep it there. I can't dip today. We don't want to dip today with lies and misinformation. Let's keep this live pure and clean, right? The only thing I want to hear from MAGA is you're sorry. All right. So are there any Trump supporters that want to get in the box and apologize right now? Okay, because the truth level is high. It's off the rails. Any Trump supporters want to get in the box and apologize to America? Please. Apologize now. Tell them, Angela. Let me see it again. Nope. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, if you're still complaining, I want to make sure you know that you do not have to stay here and listen to this truth, okay? Because, if you're not happy here, you can leave.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, if you're not happy here, you can leave. If you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
And we mean it. Isn't that right, Brother Nutty?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
All right. Is this Nutty? Is this King Nutty? Or is this Dark Nutty today? Which one are we getting?
This is light nutty.
Oh, okay. Light Nutty. All
This
right.
is light nutty. But
All
I got
right.
a lot to say, so let me get right into it.
Okay.
Devin Archer. Devin Archer. I don't know if the people are familiar with that name. Devin
I'm
Archer
very familiar with it now.
he was Hunter Biden's business partner from 2013 to 2016. So on yesterday, he testified before Congress in a closed meeting. Okay. Now here's the smoking gun, because this is breaking news, because they got Joe Biden on this. They got him. They got him.
They got Biden?
They got him. Here's what he testified to. That the board, he sat on the board of Burisma with Hunter.
Right.
Okay. And so he testified that Burisma never wanted the corrupt politician to be fired.
Mm-hmm.
because they felt that they had him under control. Here's the smoking gun, y'all. Here's
Talk to
where
me.
Joe Biden is guilty. All right,
Okay. Here, what is he guilty
because
of?
they felt that they had him under control. All
Mm.
right, and if he had been fired, they worried that the new prosecutor that would come in would investigate Burisma.
Oh.
That's the
Mm.
smoking gun.
Oh.
But what happened? What happened? Joe Biden still, on behalf of the United States and our partners, still said this prosecutor needed to go. Otherwise, you're not going to get the $1 billion that he came to give. And then Ukraine was like, you can't do that. He's like, he's like, you want to bet? He's like, I got 6 hours before I leave here. And they said, you're not the president. He said, then call the president.
And who was the president that they would have had to call?
Barack Hussein Obama. So he said, okay. He said, you're right. I'm not the president. He said, but I tell you what, go call him.
Go
Go
call
call him.
Obama.
Go call him and
Do
see.
it if you
He said, but I tell you what, he said, I'm leaving here in 6 hours. And if this is not done, that $1 billion is going back with me. So the difference,
he told them they better get some act right, huh?
very quick and in a hurry.
Ah.
Well, here's the
Do you
deal.
have
Obviously,
was
I
there any
joke.
evidence of influence peddling that came out of this
So,
Devin Archer closed door session?
so what else was testified to?
Heidi.
He said that Hunter would normally pick up the phone and call his dad so his dad can say hello to the people in
That's
the
a
room.
crime.
Hello. So,
That's a
but
crime,
he
right?
also
Is it a crime for a father to check on his son?
he also testified that there was an illusion of influence.
Oh, how does that work?
Hunter used his dad as an illusion of influence. He testified to this, y'all. Joe Biden never provided any influence for Hunter. He never got on the phone and promised them anything. He got on the phone and merely said hello and all these niceties.
You hear that, everyone? It was the
So
illusion.
with that being said, you may think that it's wrong for Hunter to use his father as influence, but the devil is a lie, because guess what? If Joe Biden was my daddy and he was the vice president and now, i.e. president, I'm going to use the hell out of his influence to get where I need to go. Just like Ivanka did when she was getting the taxpayers' dollars because she was on the payroll,
Right.
just like Jared Kushner did when he was getting the taxpayer dollars. So y'all stop it with this mess. So one more thing.
Talk to him, Nutty. You're being
Congress,
very kind to MAGA today. Normally, you get me.
absolutely. Congress has never been in a position to investigate a private citizen. Let me break that down to you again. Every single person that Congress has investigated has been in government. This is a first that Congress is investigating a private citizen, y'all.
Wow. So they went outside of the normal scope of work to get Hunter Biden.
It's not even their scope of work. It's not even constitutional. Their job is to oversight the executive branch.
Wow.
That's why we have a 3-tier system of government. That's why Congress is pissed off right now with Justice Alito, because Justice Alito came out and said that Congress cannot make a law telling them that they need to I'm being lost for words.
Regulate the Supreme Court.
Yeah, they can't regulate. The devil is a lie. That is absolutely Congress's job, because Congress make law. The Supreme Court interprets the law. The executive branch enforces the law. Y'all see how that works? Y'all see it? And I would like to use the rest of my time not to talk politics. We got almost 900 people in this box in this TikTok streets.
Oh,
Zeus
really?
is on this live every single day telling the truth. I need everybody. There's no way in the world you got almost 900 people in this box and we only got 40,000 likes. So in the next 2 minutes, can y'all please get this up to a minimum of 100,000 likes? There is no way in the world 800 people in this box and we only got 40,000 likes. I'm gonna need y'all to tap that screen. Tap that screen. Also, go up to the top there. Zeus has some goals up there he's trying to reach. Give this man his goals, y'all. This is not easy. This is not easy providing a live and opening a platform like this because this takes research, it takes time, it takes effort, and he's doing this. And I don't care what y'all say, George Soros is not paying him. He says often, you see up here, there's no strings attached. None. Zero. Zilch. None. So if you don't like it, do like your leader says, leave. He says it all the time. You don't like it, leave. No one is forcing you to be in this live. No one is forcing you to sit here and listen to the truth, even though this is the place you need to be because you need to hear the truth and shame the devil. So
Well, you
I'm gonna
took
need
my
y'all to
words
tap,
right
tap,
out
tap,
of my
tap,
mouth.
tap, tap those screens. Please tap that screen. We need to get up to 100,000 likes. My time is up, but I need to get to 100,000 likes before I get out of this box. We're at 60,000. Come on, we already got 20,000 just like that. This man got over 929 people in this box. This is work. This is real
Thank
work.
you, Nutty.
Sitting here and creating a live and having a space just so we can talk about these things that's affecting our world. We get in, we laugh, we talk about MAGA, we do whatever we need to do, but this is a needed conversation that has to be had. Y'all, this man deserves his likes. He deserves his flowers while he's here to see them. Give this man, get him to his goals. Subscribe. You see that star up there? Hit that heart. Subscribe. That's the best way to support. Come on,
Oh,
y'all.
you're going
We
all
can do
in,
this.
Nutty.
We
Wow.
can do it.
Thank you, Heaven.
That,
Wow.
we know, no. I know I heard
Hey,
my time, but
listen, they don't got to as long as they get this
I,
special broadcast. You
I
know
didn't
what I
ask you to.
say.
I didn't ask you to open your mouth right now. I just need you to sit there. I just need you to sit there and just sit there. That's all I need you to do is just sit there. So y'all, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. We got 11,000 to go.
Jesus.
11,000 to go. Y'all, thank you. That's
Wow.
what I like to
Good
hear.
morning.
Y'all, my homies. Y'all, my big ups to y'all. Come on, y'all.
Wow.
Hit that screen. Hit that screen.
Wow.
Tap,
Wow.
tap, 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 tap. This man provides work so that we can get the truth out. And
Amen.
God knows these people need to hear the truth. They need to hear the truth. And
Wow.
without lives like this, the truth will not be told. We keep
Facts.
hearing about snuggles. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We're at 100,000. Y'all
Wow.
keep it
They
going.
got to
Keep it going.
100,000. Wow. Good job,
Keep
everyone.
it going.
Thank you.
Keep it
Wow,
going.
Nutty.
My time is up. Y'all keep it going. There's over 900 people in here. There's
Wow.
no reason he shouldn't get close to 1 million likes. Yeah, I
Oh, cut
said
it
it.
out,
Yeah,
Nutty.
no. I said it. I said it. Give people their flowers while they're here to see them. Boy, you put in the work every single day, Monday through Friday.
I do.
Monday through Friday, you put in the work, and we never have anyone get in these boxes to tell people to tell you thank you for doing the work that you do. We got to give you your
Thank you.
likes while you're here. We got to give you your gifts while you're here. Y'all, I appreciate y'all.
Zeus won't
My time
always
is up.
be Zeus won't always be here. Let's be honest about that. You know,
Yeah,
there's a higher calling for Zeus, all right? But while we're here, buckle up and enjoy the ride. And I do
my
mean
time
that.
is up. Zeus, I appreciate you letting me go off on my rampage right there. I
Yeah.
wanted to do that the other day, but I got
It's a
sidetracked.
lot to get to everybody in the box. And I always say, you know, I get
It
to as
is.
many the show really is supposed to only be an hour and a half. It really is. But
So
it's
I
very hard to
appreciate
do.
you. So let me get out the box so you can get to your hour and a half show.
All
Thank you,
right.
man. Have a good day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Brother Nutty a round of applause. And also, give yourselves a round of applause as well, because, you know, to be quite honest, the success of this show is also very dependent on all of you. So I know it takes a lot for all of you to carve out time in your morning to tune in, especially the Magadonians, right? I know they don't like to admit it, but they know they need this truth from all of us, right? All right, and thank you for the gifts and thank you for the subscriptions. I truly do appreciate that. Right. All right, let's go back to the boxes and hear from those of you who are brave enough to get in the box and tell the truth. All right, more truth coming. Good morning, Pastor Kenny.
And good morning, Zeus. How are you doing today? How are you doing, Zeus land? How are you doing, Magadonians? Because you're there. It's good to be here today
It
in the
is.
land of the living. And we must
Yes.
appreciate every day that we get in the land of the living. It's good when we are walking upon top of our graves because it could have been worse. And so I
Amen.
take the time out to just tell the Magadonians that, hey, this is a day that you can do something good for once.
Talk to
And
him.
the good thing you can do for once is to just stop this. I know that you all are trolls, and I think that you guys should be starring in the new Trolls movie. But besides that, I think this is a day that you guys stop and just start doing the right thing. It is time to stop following this guy. It is time to stop following lies. It is time to stop following nonsense. It is time to get your heads out the dirt and just see the light and see the truth. And can I tell you, I know you all know the truth. I know you know the truth. But the thing is that you are too proud. You are full of pride. You have been infected by your leader, and your leader would never admit that
Amen.
he's wrong. He will never admit, and I know, and I get it, I know it's hard to admit that you're wrong, but guess what? When you admit that you're wrong, it will make you be at peace, because I tell you that all of you are tormented. You are tormented by Jack Smith. You are
Oh,
tormented by,
that's
what's her name? What's her name? Louis, what's her name? Give me the names. You are tormented by Letitia. You are tormented by Alvin Bragg. You are tormented. You wish you don't have to deal with these people. And if you don't get it by now, don't you see that it's not gonna stop? There are more indictments coming. What no, I know I was gonna ask you to invite up. What's his name? What's his
who?
name? Um Snuggles, because I want to know, to ask Snuggles. Snuggles, what is the odds? What are the odds that none of these things are true? What are the odds? Why would people conjure up all these charges? And guess what happened? Guess what happened? If it was a lie, where would we, why do we have proof? And why is it that you guys have never provided any evidence that we are telling lies? Why is it that your idea for saying it is a lie, it is because you can say it is a lie, but you can never provide anything? And guess what? At the end of the day, the only thing you guys have, guess what the only thing they have, Zeus?
What's the only thing they have?
Hunter Biden's laptop.
Oh my God! Hunter
That's the
Biden's
only thing they
laptop.
have. And, and,
Wow.
and, and they have this laptop. And guess what is on the laptop?
What's on there, brother? Pastor Kenny, talk
Mar-
to him.
Marjorie Taylor's fantasy.
Oh!
Because this lady, you know why she brought that picture and those whatever videos into the Congress
Why?
that meeting there?
Why? Talk to
Because
him.
because she wanted to show the whole world that she watched porn.
Oh! She
No,
covered herself.
it's crazy. And guess what? She was showing the world that, guess what? Because my husband left me, this is what I am using to cheer myself up. Hunter
Oh man!
Biden's
Ah,
video.
you ain't going
I'm
on.
telling
Beat
you.
me to it.
I am te- I no I'm no Zeus, I'm telling
Listen!
you, I found it out. That is the reason why she is jealous that Hunter Biden don't even see her, much less want her.
Oh!
And
Wow.
guess what? Marjorie Taylor Greene really want to be a Biden. She really wants to be a Biden. And guess who's the target? Hunter Biden.
Oh my
But
God!
but
Pastor,
guess what?
you
You
president!
know what? You know why Hunter is not gonna talk to her? You know why Hunter is not gonna talk to her? Because to deal with Mother Taylor Green would be like being on drugs, and Hunter is in rehabilitation.
He is in rehab.
So we're not gonna go back to any. We're not gonna go, but we don't want any more madness. So guys, Snuggles, I know it is hard, but guess what? I'm guaranteeing you that one of those charges are gonna land, and when the charges land, I want you to come on this live, God's willing, and admit and confess your sins and
Confessing.
turn your life over to the truth. I guarantee you, because he is going to jail. I told you the reason why he loves orange, is because he's preparing himself for the orange jumpsuit.
He puts on the orange.
And these are my few words. So help me God.
Wow, that's
So
powerful.
Maga, bye bye. Hey, bye bye, Snuggles. Snuggles, how is the production coming on? Have you produced enough toilet paper or enough wipes to help your friend? I hope you do, because I'm telling you, it's gonna need it. Bless up yourselves, Zeus.
All
Keep the
right, bless
kingdom
up
thing.
yourself as
Keep the
well,
business of the
Pastor
kingdom
Kenny.
going.
All
Yeah, man.
right.
Bless up yourself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Pastor Kenny a round of applause. No lies detected. It's not that hard. I mean, this is so beautiful today. What's going on here? I tell you, thank you, Pastor Kenny. It's so beautiful what's going on when you get so much truth flowing like this. It just shows you the progress that is truly being made out here in these lovely United States. By the way, good morning, the beautiful Shay. How are you?
I'm good, my friend. How are you? How's
I'm
it
doing
doing?
I'm all right. It's just another day in the kingdom doing some of the Lord's work.
It's another fantastic day in the kingdom. I tell
Yeah.
you, there's so much winning going on that I don't know what we're going to do with ourselves. I mean, it's just so much winning. I don't, every time they are so pumped up, so pumped up. I mean, they have been pumping up Devin Archer for weeks. It's coming.
Right.
Hunter Biden's a business person. He's coming.
Right.
That's it. Oh, Biden's going down. That's it. He's going to get impeached. We're excited. This
They
is going to
keep
happen.
saying that, right?
Oh, yeah. They keep saying it. And, I sort of feel for them a little bit, just a little bit. I mean, I got to be honest. I mean,
Really?
I don't know how you sit over there every day going, it's going to happen. When Trump lost, right?
Yeah.
Remember what we dealt with for months, and still even today, because we had a guy on that still felt that we're in maritime law and that Trump is actually commander in chief, and
Right.
actually, right. But most of them were very like, Trump's coming back in 2 weeks, right? Wait and see, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh my God. I
Oh my
remember
God.
this.
We were so with Mike Lindell. Oh, it's coming
Jesus.
August, and he would do all his little, symposiums, and
Right.
he would do, and so all of 2021 for a full year, that's all we heard. He's coming back.
Right.
It's gonna happen,
Right.
and so it's exhausting. And then now they've got, okay, Joe Biden's being impeached. So all of 2023, we've got the whole, he's gonna be impeached. Just you wait, and I'm like, at some point, I mean, I don't know, MAGA, do y'all stand at train stations and go, okay, I missed that train. I'm just going to stand here for 5 weeks and see if I catch the next. Like, I mean, is that what y'all do on a daily basis? Like,
MAGA, do you?
the train, I missed the train, so I'm just going to stand right here and just wait for the next one. And then I missed that one again because I went to the restroom. And then, okay, I missed that one. I'm going to stand here and wait for the next one. And I got distracted by a tweet. No, shit, missed that one. Now I got to go this way.
Wow.
I'm just wondering, just wondering if that's how you'll conduct your daily lives. Because if it is, it would make a lot more sense to me.
Right.
Because at some point, when are you going to realize that you were being bamboozled? Like, at some point, when are you going to realize they are lying to you to keep you happy? To keep you. It's the Romans' tactics of keeping you fat and fed. Fat and fed.
Tell them, Shay. Tell
exactly what they're doing. And at some point, you have to wake up. If this guy was going to have devastating evidence, then why did they do it in a closed door hearings? Why?
Oh, MAGA.
Closed door.
Think about it, MAGA.
Yeah, so they could send out, this is what happened. You didn't get to hear it for yourself.
Oh.
Okay. They sent it out to you. Here's what happened. This is
Oh.
it in print. Because if you heard it, you would hear what Dan Goldman told you what happened, which was all he ever did. He knew that his son was with Burisma. He knew that his son was in business. That's all he knew. According to Devin Archer, all that he ever did is they talked about the fact they're missing Beau Biden. He got on the phone. They checked in on each other because they suffered a terrible loss in the family. So as a caring father to a caring son, how you doing, son? Da, da, da. And that's all Devin Archer said. So
Wow.
they're going to twist it and say Joe Biden lied because he said he didn't know anything that Hunter Biden was doing in his business. This is what they've done. Okay.
Wow.
They
Tell
don't
me,
say
Shay.
what Devin Archer said was talked about. They don't give you any sort of proof. It's the fact that he was on the phone with Hunter Biden several times.
Check. A
Devin,
father checking on his son. Is that a crime, Shay?
no, gosh, no. I'm about to send my boy off to college. I love being on the phone. I'm going to be on the phone with him all the time, checking in.
Right.
That's what
Right.
you do as a loving parent, no matter how old your kids
Right.
are.
Right.
And that's all Devin Archer said.
Yeah.
They were on the phone. He'd say hi.
No evidence. There was no evidence of influence peddling.
None. He didn't say any of that. But they're going to twist it and say he knew he was doing business. Yeah, he knew his son had a job. Yeah, he knew that.
Wow.
Is that your gotcha moment? Like that's your gotcha?
Wow.
I mean, make it make sense. At some point, Luigi and the rest of you and click and all of you have got to be, you
Not
have to
click,
realize
click.
that are you go click. Oh Lord.
Jesus.
He needs help. But yeah, at some point you got to realize you're being duped. At some point, aren't you exhausted sitting here going, "It's going to happen, it's coming."
Right.
You know, I just invite you to, sure, tap Nutty's telling you guys we need 40,000. Let's go tap this screen. Let's get Zeus up there, guys. He does work so hard for all of us, and I love waking up to you every day. You're a good mix with my coffee, sir. You get me going. You really are.
I appreciate that. You don't know what you don't know. Sometimes I just go through the motions and then it's off to whatever I got to do. But it's nice to know that the message is getting out here to everyone. It's nice to know everyone appreciates it. This dose of truth in the morning, right?
Yeah, no, it's important because you know what? They're not hearing the truth. They're not hearing anybody break it down for them. We're not invested. If you impeach Joe Biden, we really honestly don't care. So we're not sitting here going, oh my God, Devin Archer, oh my God. None of us are sitting around like frightened, and so welcome into a room where we're like, okay, if he committed a crime, if he did something wrong, get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
The problem is you believe that there's a witch hunt on that side, that you believe that this is an unfair treatment to the president of the United States or ex-president. And notice how he said that the indictments are now fake. He's literally going down that line.
Who said the indictments are fake?
Trump. He's literally saying the indictments are fake.
He'll say anything to get them to send him money.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm like, I guess you're going to be going to a fake prison.
A fake prison. Wow.
He's going to go to pretend prisons. And
right.
Yeah. I don't know. I just, I sort of feel for him, but at some point you guys have got to wake up.
Yeah. I think, you know what, Shay, before you go, I just wanted to say, I think what we all do, we probably stopped at least 100 January 6th attacks with these lives, right?
I hope so.
Because these Trump supporters here know we would love to see them in the news on camera so we could talk about them.
Yeah.
And so they're thinking twice now about going and following Donald Trump. You saw, when he went to New York, I saw this. He goes to New York. The number of supporters he had there, it was very low. No one wants to go to where he says show up.
Mm-mm. And the Miami courthouse that's shaped like a ship.
Yeah.
Supposedly that's a sign that we're in maritime policy or maritime, whatever. Yeah, that law. But that one. Not a lot of his supporters showed up to that as well.
Nope.
Did you see his rally in Pennsylvania?
I did.
Yeah, not even half filled. Not even.
Nope. Nope.
Yeah,
We've taken the air out of his campaign with these lives, so I
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah, we are. And I think people are exhausted. I don't even know why you'd attend a rally. You must be really bored because he says the same thing over and over. It's not like he's going to give you any tidbit of information.
Nope.
It's the same thing. We can all say it. I love Mishi's stuff because she'll just like, let me tell you, why do you go? This is what you're going to hear.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, you
election
can
was
we
stolen.
we play all the sound bites in this live about what
Yeah.
he's going to say at his rally. So save your money. Again, if you're complaining your 401k is dipping, the solution is number one, stop sending Trump your money. And
Yes.
then number two, find other things to invest in besides what you've been investing in. Simple.
Exactly. Change it up. You just, yeah, exactly. That's what we do.
Right? Right? Well,
We just
listen,
change
Shay, it
up
was a
our.
pleasure.
All right. It was great. All right, guys. Love you. See you around the kingdom. All
All
right.
right, ladies and gentlemen, the
Nice.
beautiful Shay. Let's give her a round of applause. No lies detected. Okay, and for those of you who think that the indictments are a bad thing, they're actually a good thing for Donald Trump. I hear he's polling through the roof. He's beating all of the other Republican candidates. He won't beat Biden, but he's beating the other Republicans. He's beating them down. And he says these indictments are a great badge of courage, remember?
Every time the radical left Democrats, Marxists, communists, and fascists indict me, I consider it a great badge of courage.
Right, right. I mean, come on. We all know this guy, Jack Smith. I mean, let's give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Smith. Let's give Jack Smith a round of applause. Ring those indictments. Jack, good morning, April, the beautiful April. How are you?
I'm great, Zeus. I wanted to have a public service announcement this morning.
Talk to him.
We have a problem with Trump supporters, and the problem it may be a disease.
Oh,
it may be a disease. It's comprehension. And the definition of comprehension is the inability or actions to understand things. So we have a real problem with this because let's start, for example, it all first was the 1023.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, that 1023, the one Rudy Giuliani brought up, got to 1023.
Talk to him, April.
Then we got all these
Tracy.
whistleblowers. One disappears.
Joy.
Can't find him anywhere. He's hiding. Then we got another one that Giuliani said was unalived.
Right.
And now we got, was Devin a whistleblower? Was Devin Archer a whistleblower? I don't think so.
No.
He said Hunter talked to his daddy. I talk to my kids all the time. I don't know what they're doing half the time. They're grown kids.
Amen.
I'm not in their business. I just want to find out if they're doing good. Life's good. You make it okay. That's what you talk about.
Talk to him.
But the comprehension level of people when you actually bring facts and documents and show these people, and they still can't get it.
They can't get it.
They can't get it no matter how many times, or they're just willfully being ignorant. I don't know, Zeus. I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, I had an epiphany yesterday. I will no longer be part of the number that helps Alive promote hatred, bigotry, and lies. No, I'm done. That's it. I will not attach my name. Yes. I will not attach my name and give them viewerships to people that all they do is lie and pass all this hatred and bigotry and all. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I'm done.
You're doing God's work by doing that, and a lot of people ask me, Zeus, why do you go into a Snuggles Live? And, I tell them very plainly, I'm the MAGA whisperer, all right? I'm qualified to do this kind of work. But if you're not comfortable with like what you described, stay out of there.
I can't. I'm not going to put my name on something to give these people viewerships where they can promote the hate and bigotry and stuff. Exactly. No way. my name, because if I come up in a box, like when
You
we're
get teamed
scrolling,
up.
and you see your friends and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go see what live they in. I want to see what they're talking about," and then you're bringing people in there to witness this stuff. No more, no more.
They go in there and they watch, and you go into a MAGA live, and it's like chaos on steroids, right?
It is. It's horrible, but it's just the ignorance, the comprehension of everything that's going on. They say, and if I hear about a darn hearing anymore, do you watch the hearing Zeus? Do you watch the hearing Zeus? Well, why didn't we get to see the hearing of Devin? Wonder
Archie.
why they didn't want people to see that. They didn't want the Republican Party to see that. And Zeus is froze. Is it me or Zeus? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, I do terribly apologize, April. Sometimes when the truth level goes that high, when we get the truth level that high, ladies and gentlemen, it does that. But please bear with me. Don't worry.
Oh, you're good, sweetie. I got to go anyway. But yeah, we have a problem with comprehension, and that's basically what it is. I mean, they're not understanding.
Yeah.
And
Cut
I
it
don't.
out. Not MAGA Wi-Fi. Cut it out.
I doubt
You're
it's
being
MAGA
funny.
Wi-Fi in California anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the likes are at 200K. The truth level is at 110%. TikTok doesn't know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Heaven. All right. Well,
Oh,
you're on your way to work now, right?
Oh yeah. Well, no, I sneak out of work and then
Oh.
I go back to work.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, listen, it's always a pleasure to hear from you and check in on those lives that you have because you're doing the Lord's work, if you ask me. I don't know how you do it, but you do a very great job. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow April. Has some of the best lives, honest lives on TikTok. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Thank you, Zeus. Have a great day, sweetie.
All right, you too. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful April. Let's give her a round of applause. Good morning to everyone. Tiny, I see you. All right, we got time for a few more, and then we are out of here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna bring up Angela. Good morning, Angela, the beautiful Angela.
Good morning, Zeus. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I feel like I've eaten 10,000 boxes of Frosted Flakes, all right? And the ones with real sugar.
Oh, those are the best with the sugar.
Right?
Absolutely. Those are some tough acts to follow. These people this morning
Yeah,
are
they're on
really
fire, aren't they?
The truth is already through the roof. I'm sitting here like, what the heck can I add?
Yeah.
But I do want to piggyback off what my dear friend Nutty Professor said with a huge thank you to you, Zeus.
Oh,
you really are doing the Lord's work
Thank you.
here every single day. I appreciate you. I don't like to go into my personal life too much, but I lost my dad almost 4 years ago, and he's the person I spoke about politics to all the time. If I couldn't see him, we were on the phone. We were messaging on Facebook. That was my person I could talk politics to. And I don't have that now. So I came on here and I found you. And I subscribed to you months and months ago, and I don't miss a show. I'm telling you, I go on vacation, and 9:30, I said, Zeus is on. I am going on. I have to check out Zeus. So thank you for Nutty Professor for bringing that up because it is truth. But moving on.
Talk to him.
I
Thank you,
want to
Angela.
talk about, you know what I like to talk about is the traitors.
The traitors.
The traitors. I just can't with Trump's truths. I don't know why I bring my behind over there and look, because it just ticks me off. But I want to talk about, actually, first, I want to talk about Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss and what Rudy Colludi has done to them. What he has done to them is they have had their lives threatened, their lives turned upside down, and he needs to pay. This is it. These women were threatened, and I feel like that's just getting overlooked, and it's really ticking me off. And enough money so that they can buy their own private island and get away from all these people that threaten their lives.
Wow.
You know, it's just absolutely disgusting what Rudy Kaludi did to them. It just really breaks my heart.
It is. He went after these black women and accused them of one of the most evil things you could ever do in this country, which is stealing an election.
Calling it election interference and just carrying on, and Trump still yelling about it and talking about how he really won, just like a 6-year-old saying, "Oh, I won that Monopoly game. I won. That's what he sounds. Just get over it. But then in his thing yesterday, oh my God, he's talking about his speech on the ellipse right before the traitors attacked the Capitol.
And they're traitors.
And they are traitors. I can't say it enough. And he said, "Oh, still saying it was peaceful. Still saying it." Well, you don't hit. I'm not going to swear.
He still thinks that was a peaceful protest.
Yep. And he called it. Yesterday, he also called it patriotic.
Wow.
Patriotic? Excuse me?
Which country? Russia?
Right. Patriotic to our country? These darn fools are over there scaling the Capitol building. They're scaling and they're pooping everywhere. I mean, how is this patriotic to do this to our Capitol building?
Let's get the photo up. Keep going. Keep going.
I can't. That's what frustrates me so darn much is to act. Oh, we're paused.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We're talking about this. Is this patriotic up there?
See, thank you. That I put that up sometimes when I do a live. I put that up, and that's all I want to talk about. I want to say look at me. Look at this, people. How the heck is that patriotic? What they did that day? No. I don't know if I'll ever get over it, Zeus.
I can't forgive MAGA for doing this.
January 6th is a day to me that will go down in history as one of the worst days in this country. It really will. When they threatened our democracy and take over this country, it really will go down as one of the worst days ever. And they're traitors. And that's all I'm ever going to say. The gloves are off with these people. I ain't trying to get along with them. None of that. I'm not going over to Snuggles. I'm not going over to anything. I'm not starting trouble, but I'm not going to be peaceful. I'm just going to stay the hell away from them, heck away from them, because I'm not going to be nice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Snuggles. I got to go along with everybody else who's going to try to keep my mouth shut, but you really are trouble. You're trouble, and you're misguided. You're bringing these people down this rabbit hole with you, and you've got to stop it. You just absolutely got to stop it. That's all I got to say. Everybody, have a great day.
All right.
I ranted and raved like I always do.
Get it out. Okay, because we got to get this truth.
I've got to get it out. I have nobody else to talk to. They say, Angela, that's enough. But the traitors, I'm calling you all out. And you're going down. And Jack Smith is going to be the one. I'm on indictment watch today. The TV's, he's on right now. I think it's going to be soon, possibly today.
Yeah.
So
well, listen, Angela. Thank you so much for those kind words and getting in the box and having the courage to tell the truth. All right.
All right. Again, I appreciate you so much. I truly do. And everybody have a great day.
All right. Everyone. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Angela, the beautiful Angela, a round of applause. There's no tricks to it, ladies and gentlemen. We simply get in the box and we all tell the truth. All right. This message is going all over the world to all of those dark corners of America where the MAGA demon has struck a stronghold. We're breaking through that stronghold and freeing the minds of millions of people all over the world. You should see some of the stories I hear. You should hear some of the stories I hear. You should see the results. All right. Like I said, we're stopping MAGA from going to jail because they think about it now. They come to our lives and they go, you know what? I would love to listen to Donald Trump today, but I just don't want to give Zeus any content that he's going to be able to use against me in his kingdom. So they're being very mindful now. They're like, I don't want to end up front and center in a Zeus live, because trust me, I'm looking at all these usernames. If your username says conservative before it, I got it noted in my special notepad, and I'm checking the news every single day. And go, let me see. Let me see if this person has committed any crimes. And because they're content creators on TikTok. All right. And I'm looking for these MAGA demons, all right, to show up in Atlanta, Georgia with Fonnie Willis. She got orange barricades out there, fences. These are electric fences. I swear the volts 120, 210 volts. They are ready to catch any MAGA demon and make sure that when they get caught, they know there's only one where to go, and it's jail. We don't feel sorry for MAGA going to jail anymore. No, we've done too much work out here to make sure they don't go to jail. So if you go to jail this time, trust me. MAGA, you have my word. Listen, I'm Triple H. Honest, I'm the most honest person out here. All right? I'm the most humble if I get it wrong. And I'm the most handsome. But listen, this is the honest part of me. If I catch any of my MAGA friends on TikTok going to any of these Trump rallies and getting arrested, I will be making sure I hold a special live. I will. And I will go through the news article. And I won't even do any other article. It'll just be you for that one show. We're going to talk about whoever you are. Snuggles, especially you, Snuggles, if you decide to go and support Donald Trump out there in Georgia, you listen up to me. Thank you, Brother Nutty. Snuggles, if you decide to go out there and test Fonnie Willis to see if this is a fake indictment, you know how you like to say, it wasn't a real arrest. Where's the mugshot? Snuggles, listen, if you end up getting a mugshot because you went to Georgia to try to defend Donald Trump and you got caught in that MAGA demon trap that she sprung, I want you to know I will carry your message to the kingdom, my brother, okay? I really will, sir, all right? All right, I got to bring up Sister Takesha. Good morning. All right, we got a little more time left before I get up out of here. Thank you, everyone. All
Hey,
right.
Zeus.
Hey, Sister Takesha, how
How
are
are
you?
you?
Oh, I'm all right. Just another day in the kingdom.
I know.
Red wine, I see you.
I am so sick of visor head. Because Trump, that front of that toupee cover his forehead like a sun visor.
Right.
So I said I was going to start calling him visor head. It's protecting like Zeus is protecting him like a sword and shield. But let's talk about MAGA.
Let's talk about them.
These people are crazy. Zeus.
They are.
You didn't call this, you didn't email this woman. And you're sending threats over a phone, and both of them can be traced back to your ridiculous, stupid self. How dumb, Zeus, can you be?
Wow.
The woman is not rattled, nor is she afraid.
No.
She's a black woman who is in a position that's going to take down your Lord and Savior, Donald the Dump Trump.
Hey! Get on, Takesha, get on him!
I'm sick of these folks. Of course he's in the head of the Republican Party because the ones that's running against him are campaigning for him. The Republicans are very stupid. They're very stupid, Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus, why they so stupid? I told Abram yesterday.
Talk to him.
We as Democrats, we have an indictment watch.
Yeah.
And I bet some of the MAGAs have gone to the store and said, hey, those Democrats aren't the only ones going to have an indictment watch. Show me the case that the indictment watchers are in, because we're going to have us an indictment watch as well. They probably think we talking about a piece of jewelry. That's just how dumb they are. They were out here looking for a quartz indictment watch, Zeus.
Hilarious.
Where's you at the jewelry store asking for an indictment watch? That ain't what we talking about, Zeus.
That's not what we're talking about.
That is just how dumb they are. They are rock stock dumb. I feel, I used to feel sorry for them.
You did?
And you put the picture up. They scaling the wall like Spider-Man with a web. And I said to myself, you just can't feel sorry for them no more, Zeus. Because they put themselves in this position.
They do.
And it's embarrassing.
It
You know, they
is.
act like they didn't get past the 3rd grade. They hooked on phonics and everything else. They hooked on phonics. They hooked on Trump. They hooked on stupid. And I said, I'm not feeling sorry for them anymore, Zeus.
Especially when they call us names. Don't they call us names?
Y'all calling us names, and we graduated, and we had economics, and we took government, and we know everything that's going on, and y'all around here can't even say your ABCs backwards?
Wow.
Come on, MAGA.
Y'all gotta do better.
Come on, MAGA. You send them all your money, then telling your child they can't ask for them when they go in the store. What kind of parents are you? You know, when in your child college fund to get this man some money, they said that Trump is about to start selling WWF cards. He's going to be Stone Cold, The Rock, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He's going to be Ric Flair and The Undertaker. They're going to put his face on all of those people's bodies, and he's going to be wrestling with himself.
Wow.
And you know, when they put those wrestling suits on, they usually put the men on a cup. They said there was no use for it with Trump.
Wow.
They're nothing. They said when he was born, they didn't even know he was a man or a boy or a girl because between, you know, they look exactly alike.
Wow.
So, you know, hey. But listen, let's talk about what I call him, Tattoo. You ever seen Fantasy Island?
I don't remember Fantasy Island.
Well, it was this show called Fantasy Island, and it was this really, really short guy named Tattoo. He was on the show, so I'm gonna call Ron DeSantis Tattoo. He wants Michelle Obama. I mean, he wants Kamala Harris to come sit down and have a talk with him.
He did.
About
He's
that
asking
foolish
for Kamala
curriculum.
Harris?
About that foolish curriculum they got going down there in Florida.
What's there to talk about?
First of all, Mickey Mouse done ran circles all around you. Surely you don't want Kamala to come down there too. How much more embarrassing can one little short man take?
Hey, you call him short?
Listen, come on, Zeus. He probably wearing high heels like Prince just to look a little taller than what he is.
Oh, get out there, Keisha.
You know Ron ain't tall. Now stop it, Zeus. Stop it. But leave it alone, Ron. Leave that lady alone. That lady busy.
Yeah, she too busy to be hanging out with losers.
She too busy.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of it all. I'm sick of hearing about Hunter. I'm about to go pick Hunter up and let him come stay with me in Alabama. Maybe they'll leave him alone. If I bring him to another state, maybe they'll leave the baby alone.
Right.
How much more do you want on the man?
Right.
Since you didn't get nothing yesterday, now you're talking about you finna investigate the plea deal. Listen, I'm so sick of Matlock and Perry Mason. How many investigations they gonna do? When they gonna do some legislating for the American people?
When?
They not.
MAGA?
They don't know how to legislate.
They don't.
So what I've realized, Zeus, is Republicans don't care about legislation.
Nope.
They don't care about nothing getting done. They don't care about nothing getting better for them. They're messy and they're petty and they're a bunch of kids. And whatever is messy and petty and childlike, that's what turns them on. They don't care if the Republicans don't do nothing. As long as they messy and petty and acting like a child. That's just like Cornhub to them.
Wow.
I'm trying to tell you, they don't care about making no America great again.
Right on the head.
And I'm just being honest, and it's just ridiculous. They need to do better than what they doing.
Yeah.
But we gonna go on with our good president. You know, he's doing a wonderful job.
Amen.
I don't care if he walks slow as molasses. If we got to push him out there in a wheelchair with one wheel, we gonna get him on out there now.
We will.
We gonna get him out there and still vote for him. He can run with an IV in his arm and in a coma. And if he can squeeze our hand and give us the answer, we'll take that. We'll take that over Trump any day.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
I got to go.
All right. Well, listen, Sister Takesha, as always, it's a pleasure checking in with you and hearing the truth. All right.
Absolutely, my friend. Well, hold on. What a joke. Who is that said that?
Oh, somebody talking?
Who is
No, they
that?
can't believe the truth level is this
Who
high.
is Sam? Who is Sam Cruz?
I have.
That must be the joke.
Oh,
Cause I know he ain't talking about me, baby.
he got to have something wrong
He
upstairs.
got it. He got to be smoking dope and ain't never met me. But don't do that, baby. Don't do that, baby. You going on and don't do that. You don't want me to stay in the box now. You don't want me to stay in the box, baby, because I'll turn it out and go back 7 more days out of here.
Oh Lord, don't do
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'll do. Let me get on
Please
out there
don't.
before I get back in jail.
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. All
I don't
right?
want to be next to Trump's cell no more.
No.
Let me go. I need to go check. Look, Zeus, I need to go back and check to make sure that Miracle Grow still by his commode.
Oh my God, yeah.
Bye, Zeus. I'm gonna save myself. I'm going on because I got to have I got to be able to come in the box.
Yeah, you got to be able to keep it clean and
I'm gonna be
able to go
good.
live.
I'm gonna be good. All right, Zeus.
All right, Sister Takesha.
Have an awesome day.
All right, you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the beautiful Takesha a round of applause. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. This is the Lord's work today, and that is for sure. All right. Let's bring up Brother Attacking. As you all can see, the truth level is still at 100%. No lies detected. All right.
Well,
Good morning, brother.
well, good morning, Zeus. Zeus, if I were to attempt to rob a bank, but I didn't get any money, would I still be considered a bank robber?
Yes, you would.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why is it that these Trump lovers, because E. Jean Carroll's case was a civil case, consider assaulting a woman as not real?
It's like April said, there's a comprehension issue in the MAGA world, right? Or I like to call it that MAGA demon.
Right.
It resists the truth. You give it as much truth as you can, and it still knows how.
Right.
Oh, it's your birthday, little hawk. Okay.
Let me if I said that I wasn't a racist, and you saw me at a KKK meeting with a hood on.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
You stop right there. I saw you there.
Okay. And
don't tell me you were delivering milk and cookies either.
No. And if you said that you were a vegan and all of us saw you at a Outback Steakhouse munching down on a big thick T-bone steak.
That's a vegetarian steak.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Would you be considered a liar and a hypocrite?
Oh, absolutely. I'd be a dog. I'd be lower than a dog.
So why would people who say, well, I don't want to talk to anybody who calls people names, but yet support Donald Trump, cheer Donald Trump, clap for Donald Trump?
They do.
When Donald Trump mocks and calls people names,
right,
and lies about them,
right.
Why are they so supportive of a guy like that, but yet out of their mouth in a chat room they're writing, well, I'm not afraid of you attacking. I just don't like people who call names.
Whoa.
Huh.
They say that?
Oh, yeah. There was a certain person who I said, hey, come to my broadcast. Let's have a talk. Well, I don't like you because you call names. You call people names. I think
this person, in your opinion, were they possessed with a MAGA demon? Because there's a difference when you're talking to the real person and the demon.
Let's see. I think when you wear his hat, wear his clothes, wave a flag with his face on Sylvester Stallone's body, and have a tattoo of a certain person's name over your rear end, I would say you are a possessed person.
Okay, so this is recounting a story of him encountering a MAGA demon. Wow.
Yeah, a MAGA demon. And, it's amazing how when factual information is given about Hunter Biden, not receiving any money from Burisma, Joe Biden not receiving any money from Burisma, and no documentation, how they twist it, but yet they lie about the court documents, the transcripts, and the phone calls with Georgia and the text messages with Georgia, and Ruby Freeman, like was brought up, and her daughter, and Rudy Giuliani just recently saying, okay, I'm going to give up. Yeah, I lied. And Fox News losing $787.5 billion for lying about Dominion. All this information, yet they still believe and are willing to throw their ethics, their morals, their common sense, and their family values in the trash can for somebody who they knowing and willingly agree with each and every lie that he says. They don't give a darn.
Keep it.
I said darn.
You were about to, but you kept it clean. Thank you.
Hey, Zeus, I am learning from the best. I might be 64, but old dogs can learn tricks.
I agree.
And when you come in Zeus's live, or if you have the gonads to come into my broadcast, which I know you don't, you never bring any substance, you never show any evidence, you never show any facts, you don't show documentation, you just say something like, well, go search it out. I've seen it. I'm not going to do your homework for you.
Wow. We don't do homework for MAGA. Greetings, floor. We do not do your homework, MAGA, because as April said earlier, it's not about facts. It's about your ability to comprehend. Comprehension is the issue.
And again, for you women out there who claim that they don't believe women who say that Donald Trump assaulted them, you are disgusting, low-life, mud-swallowing animal. And I'm not going to say the word because I'm trying to be nice. Clean. I'm trying. I'm doing a damn good job of being.
Oh, yes, you are. I caught that.
I tried my best. But anyway, quit being hypocrites, Trump lovers. Quit being liars. We know you're being fooled. Zeus has told you you're being fooled. We know you're being fooled. You know you're being fooled. Just admit it. We don't hate you. We don't dislike you. We know that you've been bamboozled by Trump. We know that. Just say it. Okay, I admit it. I'm bamboozled. You don't have to vote for Biden. Vote for somebody else.
Right.
Just don't vote for Trump.
Right. And if you go to jail for him, we will hold a live about it. Trust me.
Exactly. And for some of you people who like to make comments, words don't bother anybody. You see, our brains are able to dissect what you're saying, and we know anything you say in regards to us or Zeus or anybody. Your words don't matter to us. There's no emotional connection. So go someplace else and try that stuff. It doesn't work for us.
Exactly. Well, listen, brother attacking. Once again, no lies detected. Let's give brother attacking a round of applause.
Everybody be good. Everybody be safe. And after Zeus, I'll probably go live so I can make fun of Trump lovers in my room so I don't have to get yelled at by Zeus.
All right. We can leave it at that. That's fair with me.
Exactly. All right, buddy.
All right. Brother attacking once again. All right. We've reached that point, ladies and gentlemen, where Zeus has to take off and go tend to the affairs in the kingdom. All right. And I hope we all learned a very, very valuable lesson. All right. No lies or misinformation will be tolerated in this kingdom. And MAGA, listen up. You must repent. You must confess your sins and turn down that MAGA demon immediately. All right. You've done enough harm to this country, and I'm pretty sure you've done a lot of harm to your family and friends. And it is now time to repent, get down on your knees, and apologize. All right. And please stop talking about President Biden and Hunter Biden. When I've read it to you over and over, 30 things President Biden has done to help make this nation a better country, you still ignore that and you start talking about these lies and conspiracies. What a shame! All right. Now, before I get up out of here, all right, I think it's somebody's birthday. Little Hawk, I hear it is your birthday. Is that right, brother? All right. Is it your birthday? All right. So let's go ahead. Is he here? Is Little Hawk here? Let me see. I don't see Little Hawk. Where is Little Hawk at, ladies and gentlemen? I thought he was here. Oh, okay. Are you coming up in the box? Come on, let's get in the box, and we all need to send him. And if anyone else is your birthday, this goes out to you too. But Little Hawk, let me know. And you know what we do in the kingdom? We shout out birthdays here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right. Let's get Little Hawk in the box. All right. Greetings, champion. How are you?
Good morning, Zeus.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Tracy, it was yours too? Oh, send a request, Tracy. Let's go. Well, we only can do, let's see. Yeah, send a request, Tracy. We'll sing happy birthday. Okay, so what number are we on, champ?
I can't say that.
All right. I thought if okay, you don't want
that.
Oh, you're at work. Oh. He's at work, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. All right. Well, listen, Little Hawk, we're gonna go ahead and get this song started, champion.
Keeping me busy.
All right, let's give Little Hawk his birthday song and everyone sing it with me.
I heard it was somebody's birthday.
Hey!
I heard it was somebody's birthday.
Hey!
PJ Panda birthday song, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, today is your birthday, we gon' say it loud. Today is your birthday, I know you're so proud. Today is your birthday, we gon' turn out.
Hey!
Party, get it lit and wild out. Cut the cake and we gon' say happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to
Yeah!
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. Yeah, get a cake, blow the candles like a kiss.
Hey!
Throw a party, everybody bring it gifts. Got a new outfit, and it's lit.
It's lit!
Day of the year you can't miss. All my friends.
I'm tired. I'm at work.
My parents raise my allowance. Yeah.
Why you put me on the Facebook?
Yeah, up and down.
Hey!
Hey, happy birthday, we gon' sing it now.
Hey!
Today is your birthday, we gon' say it loud.
Hey!
Today is your birthday, I know you're so proud. Today is your birthday, we gon' turn out.
Hey!
About to throw a party, get it lit and wild out. Cut the cake and we gon' say happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Little Hawk. Happy birthday, champion.
Thank you, Zeus.
Yeah.
Today is your birthday, we gon' say it loud.
Hey.
Today is your birthday, I know you're so proud. Today is your birthday, we gon' turn out.
Hey.
About to throw a party, get it lit and wild out. Cut the cake and we gon' say happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you.
All right. Little Hawk, I don't know what's going on, champion, but I think you might be on that MAGA Wi-Fi. Are you on that MAGA Wi-Fi, champ? Are you on that MAGA? I think he's on the MAGA Wi-Fi, but we got him his happy birthday, and he's dancing. He's at work, and he's listening to all of us. That is impressive, if you ask me. All right. Well, So, Little Hawk, I hope you have fun wherever you at. All right. And in the meantime, I do need to wrap it up. If I didn't get to you today, don't worry. There's always next time. All right. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Stay safe out there and keep representing the truth wherever you are. All right. And if you don't know, now you know.
Truth always, the most handsome in the kingdom.
All right. All right. I really am Red. I see you.
This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stare when I'm looking like Zeus.
I like to act a
fool when I'm moving like Zeus.
Thank you, everyone.
I move when I'm moving like Zeus. You thinking that you're cool till I pull up like Zeus. Thunder in the sky like you.
Have a great day. Yes, you
I know my own rules. I'm a god, call me Zeus. I'm flying than the eagle and got bread on me too. Took a long time to get here and I'm feeling brand new. If you living like a bum, get away from me, fool. I got money on my mind. I can't leave it up to you. I can't hang around with you. You fall in love too quick. You a high risk. Mix all in the mix. I put a bounty on your head. This is way above the feds. When you're playing with the gods and you playing with the dead. Hey, little mama, let me play with your caboose. I know the ladies love me cause I'm sweet like a tooth. Player hating on the gods, but he's such a douche. I tried to be patient, but you had to light my fuse. I'm catching all these snakes like a mongoose.
Have a great one, Little Hawk.
Yeah, I'm the one that they choose. You know I'm so handsome, that's why they call me Zeus. This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stare when I'm looking like Zeus. I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with my mood when I'm moving like Zeus. You thinking that you cool till I pull up like Zeus.
You are all amazing.
I like you up like Zeus.
Now, Negro, cut it out.
Rules, I'm a god, call me Zeus. Say you want it fast, well, I'm living proof. I've been waiting for this moment now. I gotta choose. If you play around with love, then you guaranteed to lose. I didn't make the game of rules, so don't play me like a fool. If you can't swim, don't be in the pool. Even though I'm hot, people telling me be cool. I'm just sitting on my throne while you're looking like a goof.
Hey!
Let it loose with the truth. Yeah, grab your goose. Hey, little mama, let me play with your caboose. I know the ladies love me cause I'm sweet like a tooth. Player hating on the gods, but he's such a douche. Try to be patient, but you act like a beast. I'm catching all these snakes like a mongoose. These ladies love me, yeah, I'm the one that they choose. You know I'm so handsome, that's why they call me Zeus. This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I sound when I'm talking like Zeus. This is how I stare when I'm looking like Zeus. I like to act a fool when I'm moving like Zeus. Don't be playing with my mood when I'm moving like Zeus. Thinking that you're cool till I pull up like Zeus. Don't know the style like you up like Zeus. I like it. All rules.
Yesterday,
call me
you said
Zeus.
well.
Yeah, you know about me.
You know about me.
You're wild, Zeus.
And I do.
I'm the goddess of God, you know what I'm saying? Mine on the beat, hitting hard like Bruce. On three on the beat, better call the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I can dance and box in the jungle like a kangaroo. Don't get caught flipping the wiggle, you'll be dead like a
He's deranged. On the beat like Zeus. Jackson. He's deranged.
Yeah, you heard
Jackson. He's deranged.
Jackson.
He's deranged. Jackson. He's deranged.
It's me.
Jackson. He's deranged. Jackson. He's deranged. Jackson. He's deranged. Jackson. Every time the radical left Democrats, Marxists, communists, and fascists indict me, I consider it a great badge of courage. Donald Trump is indicted and they take one charge and they turn it into 36 charges. Did the FBI do that? Because they also did something where they put documents all over the floor, so they took pictures. Jack Smith is a Trump hater. His wife's a Trump hater. His family is a Trump hater.
Yeah!
They hate him with a passion. But he's a harasser and an abuser. And he's a big Trump hater. Openly, he's a Trump hater. And his wife is even more of a Trump hater. Donald Trump was indicted and they take one charge and they turn it into 36 charges. Jack Smith. He's a Trump hater. His wife's a Trump hater. His family is a Trump hater. They're all Trump.
And he's a big Trump hater. Openly, he's a Trump hater. And his wife is even more of a all right, everyone knows he's I wouldn't have said this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here.
Anymore because the gloves are off.